Do you remember this day? What it felt like? Or has your mother or father told you what it means to them? What an incredible moment for South Africa. One nation, one future, united. And that feeling was so important because of what came before it. Apartheid denied black South Africans assets, jobs, proper education, and citizenship, and turned us into a country of insiders and outsiders. And so our historic transition to democracy in 1994 brought with it the promise of redress, reconciliation, and a better life for all. Fast forward to 15 May 2004, when Sepp Blatter announced we would host the 2010 World Cup, and then the 2010 itself. What an incredible moment for South Africa. All smiles and hope, happiness and celebrations. One nation, one future. But we all went back to our lives the next day. Back to a country of insiders and outsiders. The policies of the successive ANC governments have not fixed the legacy of poverty and inequalities left by apartheid. Instead, they have created new barriers and new inequalities that protect the new insiders at the expense of poor South Africans who continue to lack access to economic opportunities and remain on the outside. Under the ANC, the new insiders are big government, big unions, who lock ordinary South Africans out of opportunity.
Never, never, and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another.
24% of South Africans don't have a job. And that figure may actually be as high as 35%. Women, young people, and low-skilled job seekers have been hit the hardest. Half of all South Africans live in poverty, while the poorest 2% live on 1,500 rands or less, which is barely enough to survive. We all know what it feels like to be a country united. We felt it. And the DA has a plan to get us there. Our plan will help South African companies to create millions of new jobs in the next 10 years. The DA will implement the successful approach of the Western Cape government, which has the highest matric pass rate in South Africa, by giving principals performance contracts, setting academic targets for each school, testing every grade 3, 6 and 9 for literacy and numeracy, ensuring that every child has a textbook in every subject, and by building more schools and classrooms. The DA will help hundreds of thousands of South Africans to start small businesses. We will set up a one-stop shop for business registration to dramatically reduce the time and effort it takes to set up a business, give tax breaks to assist with cash flow, and set up a national business voucher support system. We will put a cap on regulatory compliance cost and review red tapes across governments to cut the cost of starting a business and hiring more workers. Businesses will be reimbursed fully for any training they provide to their workers, and a nationwide apprenticeship program will be reintroduced. The DA will set up job zones with large tax breaks and other strong incentives for companies to invest and create jobs in South Africa. We will also introduce specific tax breaks to assist small businesses and help ordinary South Africans get shares in the companies they work for. The cost of living in South Africa is increasing every week. We will work to reduce prices set by governments such as electricity and water tariffs, tolls, property rates, and transport and fuel costs. The DA will increase the amount spent on infrastructure like roads, rail, and electricity across South Africa by getting the private sector to invest through public-private partnerships. We will broaden the base of shareholders of state-owned enterprises by setting up targeted listings to empower ordinary South Africans with shares. We will implement the successful approach of the City of Cape Town that is connecting citizens across the city by increasing transport budgets and expanding broadband internet infrastructure. The DA will roll out the 5 billion rand youth wage subsidy program, which was announced by the president in 2010, but blocked by COSATU.
COSATU can no longer continue to masquerade as a champion of the unemployed.
The Western Cape government has proven a youth wage subsidy can work, so the DA will implement it nationally to benefit over 400,000 young South African job seekers. We will also provide an opportunity voucher to eligible young people to help them subsidize their education, fund a small business, or guarantee a loan. Let's break down the insiders and the outsiders and become a country of business owners and workers. For too long, we've lived as a country of insiders and outsiders. For too long, some have had everything and most have nothing. For too long. Let's unite as one by working for change, working for jobs.